The Ministry of Community and Cultural Affairs is fundamentally about people. Therefore, the ministry is proud of its programs, Treasures, which brings to the fore facets of Bermuda's culture through the lives of people, our senior citizens. We treasure our seniors as they share their memories with us. They provide enrichment and show us the broad spectrum of our cultural mosaic. I hope that you will enjoy, as I shall, Treasures.
This program is about one of Bermuda's unsung heroes. Mrs. Deshields is someone who has never been in the limelight, but is known to many for the tremendous contribution she has made to their lives.
Yes, my parents met in Bermuda. They are from Barbados, and by accident they met in Bermuda. And my mother and dad traveled to the United States, and they finally were married in the States. That's in Boston. And 2 children were born there, and they decided to come back to Bermuda, and this is where I came in. I was born on November the 20th, 1911. I went to school at Miss Edith Crawford and Mr. R.J. Stowells. After the school life, I wanted to be a nurse, but unfortunately, my parents had other plans, and my dad decided to have me with him. He was a tailor working for Young Brothers, which was on Reed Street, opposite the Phoenix drugstore. It was a large building, and there I studied tailoring with my dad. I inherited the art of tailoring and dressmaking from my parents, who were gifted in that field. And there I went to work with him. From there, I want to say this. My school life was very active, and whenever I came home from school, my mother, who was a dressmaker, and she had about 6 girls working with her, she would have me there with them, studying the art of putting on snaps and doing little things like that. And I got involved in the dressmaking part. From there, when I studied with my dad, he taught me the art of making coats, pants, waistcoats, and everything to do with the art of tailoring, which I enjoyed very much. He was very strict. He only told me once what to do, and it had to be done perfectly. Now, in 1930, my father died at the age of 46, and therefore I had to find another position. And I studied at Ian Lespier's tailoring department, and there I was making trousers. You would have to go in at 9, and at 5, those trousers would have to be executed and pressed and on a hanger. That was piecework, and that continued on for a few years. I studied there. And from there, the woman's shop, I think it was 1925, they needed a dressmaker to make clothes for their window. And so I was asked to come and display the material and make the garment. And the passerby looking in the window would appreciate that. And we sewed lots of fabric and made lots of garments by doing that. I had 3 assistants working with me at the time. That was at the woman's shop. I stayed there for a number of years, and then from there, in 1938, I married. And of course, I stayed at home for a while. Now, speaking about my marriage, I know you would like to know how I met my husband. I was singing in the choir at St. Paul's AME Church in Hamilton, and my husband was a scoutmaster. And every evening after we finished, of course, we always finished with the doxology, and he would hear that, and when I came out, he was there to meet me. And we would walk home together. We both lived in Pembroke Parish, so it was very convenient for him